So this is my letter to my future babe. Sijafika na kazana miku find a way. I hope I get to see you mama one day. I hope I'll make you happy in a deeper way. I'm just another nigga trying to find myself. Never perfect, niko flawed in a bigger way. Sitakuchocha, I'm a wreck na na sink deeper. Sa zingine I'm a mess trying to stay afloat. Niko mjini na pambana miku make a living. Be a pillar to my bros pale mashinani. Mi huwanda sa zingine nitafika lini. Na himziki tundo kazi itajipa lini. Nina imani siku moja nitafika. Napiga hustle one day itajipa. They see perfection in the flaws I depict. I see a broken nigga tryna really make a shift. I hope utanipenda for me though. Na kila flow you'll adore as I make a change. I'm never perfect.
Rhymes niaje? Karibu 254.
Asante sana, thank you for having me.
We are the home of Kenyan music and content. We play 100% Kenyan music 24/7. And I definitely have to apologize because one, I was late, but the bigger apology is I just learned about your music, which is unfair. Which is unfair according to me, because when I was going through your music, you've been doing music since 2016. 2015 to be exact. But it's been a journey for you, so I definitely want to be able to understand what it's been like, because I have no idea. I don't want to say I know. I don't want to say I relate. I just want to get to know what it's been like for you. So I guess your name is Brian, but I guess please share your names with us.
Okay. My name is Brian Achiro. That's my official name. But my musical name is Rhymes AB.
Rhymes AB.
Yeah. So
okay.
Rhymes AB for Achiro Brian. Of Rhymes. Rhymes I was given because I love rhyming. I love... I was... back in high school, I was that person.
Someone said even in primary you are freestyling and rapping.
Yeah.
That's... I feel like for as long as you've been alive, you've been doing this.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm like, this guy's been doing it for so long. How is it just now that people are even recognizing? Because even the song that won the Boomplay competition, it came out in 2021.
Yeah.
So it's like, you've been doing this for so long. It's like, people need to know. But it's life. There's always God's timing and everything.
Yeah.
So I guess the journey of music for you has been long. But I guess I definitely want to know what's kept you going.
I think for me, it's more of just loving what I do. It doesn't matter if it's 10 people listening to my music or 20 people, but the impact that I bring with the music, that's the whole essence as to why I'm doing music. But at the same time, this is something that I love, and giving up now won't make sense for me. So I usually say I'm gonna do this hadi 90. I'm a 91. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but I'll keep on doing music for the rest of my life. And the beauty about it, I enjoy doing music. So I enjoy producing, I enjoy creating the music, I enjoy...
But you know the thing is, Brian, sorry to call you your name, but the thing about you is you don't just make music. One, you are a graphic designer.
Yeah.
You are an animator. You are a producer. As I was going through it, this guy, he has his own empire where he does complete graphics, logos, design, animation. This nigga made his own poster. He said, fuck your poster, it looks like shit. I'm going to make my own poster. Because I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, that's not the poster. This guy made his own poster. I don't even know where he got the logo. He made his own poster. And then I was going through your music journey. You started off with producers producing for you, and then you became a producer.
Yeah.
It was like, you definitely love this. But I want to ask you a very silly question. Is it safe to say, I guess I'm assuming, but is it, when did you fall in love with hip-hop? Because I feel like you definitely have a love for hip-hop.
Yeah.
When did you fall in love with hip-hop?
I'd say kitambo. I remember I think back in primary, but let me take it back, because that was the first time when I was in a matatu going to school, I think. Then One Mic by Nas was playing.
Okay.
So when I had
How old were you?
I think I was in class 8. I'm not sure. But when I heard that track, man, I was like, huyu ni nani? At first ilikuwa huyu ni nani? And the way for me how I took it was like, if this guy can tell a story na si tukae to listen to it, what if I do the same but sasa I bring it home instead of now talking about guns and nini, let me talk about things that are relatable here.
And I guess at that time what was relatable to you?
Yeah,
to you, because it also begins with you.
Yeah. So from that point nilikuwa like, okay, let me try this thing, because all through primary and high school I've been doing music.
Yeah, I
so
know.
it's it's something that I think for me, I don't know, I think it's inborn. It's something that I really love doing.
Is there anybody in your family that's musical, or are you the first?
I'd say I'm the first who's doing it professionally now.
Yeah.
But I think the inspiration pia came from my listening to music from my dad's generation. I love to my uncle. Kuna zile blues, R&B, rumba. So I grew up listening to that. Na pia nilikuwa na ile interest ya hiyo play the guitar, create this music. Let me create something. So from that point,
so even at an early age you were playing maybe the keyboard, maybe playing instruments.
From nilikuwa tu like musically inclined.
Yeah.
Yes. But I think for me growing up sasa, like 2015 I started professionally.
Yeah.
And
a lot of freestyles, but like I guess
I started as a freestyler mostly, because by then I was challenging myself. I wanted to know kama hiki tu mimi mnoma, I'm just doing it.
So kingizi ma battles kuna shinda ama una lose? I guess
I've won all the battles. Nimeshindwa moja
only.
Yeah,
your whole career,
every single battle that nimeingia.
Okay.
Because I started as a freestyler, ile like niaje, let me
battle rap.
So the first one ilikuwa Juliani had inaitwaje, what was it? Because Hip Hop Fest.
I remember.
And when that happened, I mean nikasema, you know what, kuna a friend of mine called me, niaje bro, kuna Hip Hop Fest ina happen hapa mimi, so come through. I mean nikasema, let me just go, there's nothing I'll lose.
Yeah. So what year was this?
Ilikuwa 2018.
Okay.
So mi nikaishia nikapata like over 20 MCs. I was with my friend called G5. G5 akaniambia, bro, si tu battle kila msee, sisi ndo tukue pale. Nikasema sawa bro, do your part on your side, alafu tukutane huko juu. So when it happened, unajua mimi I'm usually quick when it comes to niambia ukinipatia word, ama when I study the room na kuanga very fast when it comes to that. So mi niliingia pale nika freestyle, nika battle like 20 MCs, nikashinda kila msee. At that point,
do you practice? Because a lot of people, I guess, with freestyling, is it a thing you can work on, or it's just your brain being fast, like you're saying? Because, of course, like when you see a guy, like it's like, whoa, how did he even go there? But like, I guess, how does someone perfect that kind of skill?
For freestyle, you need to freestyle a lot in terms of like me. What I usually do, I take beats. I listen to random beats alafu I freestyle.
Okay.
Just freestyle anything. Ataka nimetoka bafu, I'm doing this and this and this. So just yani ku make sure your brain iko fast when it comes to what you initongaje, like on the spot. Mtu akwambia niaje freestyle about but sport pesa, ama freestyle about Radio 254.
Yeah.
Unaweza kuwa that quick too. So for the longest time I was doing that. So nikaona, let me start challenging myself now with other people. Actually, the first person I ever battled was nani, anaitwaje this guy. Huyo ndo alinipeleka Breeder back in 2014. Kulikuwa na sijui Airtel Africa something.
I remember, yeah.
Si tulienda tu kujibamba. Umsa alinileta hivi, like huyo ndo the first person nilifeel tumeletana. But from that point kuendelea, hakuna, sidhani ka kuna anyone mwenye alinifikia when it comes to freestyling. Because mi nilikuwa like bro, either nitakushinda, either unishinde ama nikushinde, ama nikulete mbio. So most likely nitakushinda. Nakuleta mbio.
When you're freestyling with someone, because I feel like it's also about what you say.
Yeah.
So like if you watch a lot of like battles or freestyles, ni mchongwano almost. Najua.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you balance a thin line of it's a sport, because guys can get pissed after. So I guess how do you not say, I guess how do you measure your words, or how do you make sure you're playing safe, but you
play safe. I think for me I usually try to make it
because it's being disrespectful and there's also being skilled and talented.
Yeah. But for zile like unaonanga like zile ultimate, wacha hizi zetu za nini, zile ultimate freestyles, mtu anakuanga ametake
amefanya like a lot of research before before akuja hapo. Umse ameenda akachambua kila kitu about you alafu akuja. But for zile zetu zilikuwa more fun. Love pia more kupimana nani ni prowess when it comes to flow, when it comes to rhythm, when it comes to just inatongaje kucheza na words. I think for Mimi after year 2018, that one year the Giuliani one. From that point on, realize I mean I'm normal.
Because 50 guys is a lot,
man.
Yeah, and you keep winning, like you.
Nilisema Nico, as much as I might not be the best rapper in the world, but bro, minim normal. Yeah, so at that point, after that I got signed in by Giuliani. Year 2018. Yeah, we did a few tracks. When the contract was done, nikamua acha ni hiyo time bado nilikuwa najitafuta, like trying to cement myself, but I wanted to also najongele like kuleave a mark hata kama si kubwa sana. But so after that nikaenda those kulikuwa na Switch TV, they had like this the raps G-Watch rap nini nilienda huko nikakuwa like ilikuwa 3 week champion. Lishikilia
kila wiki
kila wiki nakaa mnaosha watu, so that was interesting. So from then I went to Melifla. I got signed in by Melifla Records.
Okay.
From Melifla, I don't know. From Melifla nilifeel too. You know, point since I started studying music, like in terms of the business aspect of music. Because
you've been signed. Now you're saying this is the second time you're saying you've been signed.
Yeah.
I guess as someone who, let's go back a bit. You who figures, okay, I know I want to do this. What do you go and pursue in school?
Okay, for me personally, nilifanya film and animation.
You went to MMU?
Yeah, I went to MMU, did film and animation. But my
why that
film
subject?
And animation?
Yeah,
because film and animation equal to pretty much in line when it comes to now music videos. Because currently now I'm doing most of my videos. Like I do the directing. I'm either naweza fanya the cinematography, lakini I'll need an extra cinematographer on set.
Okay.
So that at least
so it gives you an advantage in terms of the career you've chosen. You can support yourself and you can also do your own things. Because even like the fact that you're able to do your own graphics, but also you can do graphics for businesses. You know, it gives you a lot of advantage because then you don't have to wait for a poster guy to make you a poster or do a lot of things.
Yeah, so kuna that aspect as well. Because nilikuwa naangalia the whole, now I want to do this, but I want to, as much as I'm doing this, pia I need to nikuwe nimeiva some certain areas so that mtu asinicheze pia.
Exactly.
Unaona? Because kitambo ilikuwa like, mtu anakuambia prices zingine mpaka you're like,
bro, video kwa sijui so sijui 150 utatoa so wapi?
Utatoa wapi 100,000 any upcoming artist. Unaona? So it got to a point, hata mimi ilifika point I felt nikam being wasted by music labels. That's why nikaanzisha my own.
Yeah.
Because I felt ni kama saa zingine unaenda studio. There's a time hata nikupatie story. There's a time nilienda studio, I was signed in by some particular label.
So you've been signed more than twice even?
I've been signed like 2-3 times, I think. 2-3 times. So when I went to studio, unajua ile like when you end huko na ile psych yako mazee unataka kurecord man nini. So huko nikapata like other artists like walikuwa hao ni wenye walikuwa sha make it and stuff. So unapata this big artist unapatia your priority. Because to you. Yeah. So wewe uko hapo uliambiwa kuja Friday, ulikuja Friday. Haya, ukaambiwa kuja next week Friday, umekuja next week Friday. Bro nimesahau manzi. Acha tufanye tena next week Friday.
But then you can tell you're not being valued. You know this was not going anywhere.
You're not being valued because it got to a point nikakuwa like, you know what man, me I don't deserve this man. Me as much as I might not be the biggest artist right now, lakini kuna point tafika people wataanza kuona yenyewe kuna boy anaitwa Rhymes AB mahali. Unaona? So for me it's more of as I said, time yako ikifika imefika. I've done this for a very long time. Lakini right now at least some doors are opening for me which are really good. Unaona?
But can I tell you something crazy? You know there's been, if you had given up you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, true.
And I'm sure there's been so many times that you could have given up.
Yeah.
Whether it's through being signed into a label or through just trying to record music, because I know and I can imagine how expensive it is to record music, you know. So it's like so many challenges, and then it's like, but this is your passion, correct?
Yeah. For me, music is life, man. Music is my way of expression. I usually I think for the longest time so many people were discouraged, wameniambia
wamekwambia nini
there's one uncle niambia mimi nikupatie 5k uende record. Alinicheka manzi, aliniacha kwa parking kani nimesimama, akaingia kwa gari yake aka left.
So wewe ulienda kumuuliza yeye nataka 5k nikarecord.
Mimi nilikuwa like hiyo ni aje? Kuna hiyo time nilikuwa nimerecord ngoma fulani, so was ile like
ngoma yangu, hebu sikiza ngoma yangu, hebu sikiza kwa tenje, weka kwa gari usikie.
Mimi niko super excited that manzi nimerecord my first song manzi, sasa ni in the studio ni nini. So mimi kwenda kuuliza, unajua ile like uko innocent man, ndio umeanza. Unajiamini bana. Uko like hiyo ni aje manzi, so nipatie nini. Niliangaliwa hivi bro. Umsa aliingia kwa gari aka left, sijui sawa.
Hata kusema ati bad good ali left tu.
Ali left akasema muziki. Mimi ni kwanza aliniambia unafikiria kuna wasanii wangapi Kenya? Unafikiria you're the first person msanii mwenye utamake it. Man alibonga vani kakua like okay, but for me
so even for you when you said you're going to go to school, you're going to go to school for film and art, like was it would if you had said I want to go to school for music, what would have happened? Nitakwenda kusoma muziki.
Ingekuwa tricky because at that point my dad sidhani pia alikuwa anaona like the value of music as compared to now. Right now at least anaona enyewe the studio is there,
you're doing and you're working.
Kijana is working, unaona. So say it's a whole different ball game as compared to kitambo. Say unajua kitambo ulikuwa tu na vision, but no one sees your vision.
And nobody believes in your vision until you actually actualize it. Until you show people, hey, this is what I'm actually trying to do. You have to do proof of concept. Nobody's going to believe in a vision because nobody can see a vision.
So unajua ukiambia mtu ati you know what, mimi nataka kujenga studio, nataka ku do this and this, alafu in the next, unajua mtu aoni hiyo. But ukirelax tu, hata usiambie wase wengi, we just do it, and after tell me a year or two ndo sawa ambie mse sawa unajua sahi here is the studio and this is what I wanted to do. So unaona mtu ataona okay, things are happening now. So mimi ilifika tu a point nilikuwa like you know what, mimi I'm not doing this for inaitwanga, I'm doing this for me because I love this thing. Na hakuna point in my life nitaacha kufanya hiki kitu.
Umesema hadi ni 90.
Hi bro, tutaichapa hadi 90.
As much as you are an amazing freestyler and you love hip hop, a lot of the music you make has different influences and different sounds. So you're not just stuck in a box where it's like freestyle rap. When I listen to like the music we just played and even like a lot of the new music you've released, yes, you can freestyle, but you're also melodic and you also like you're an artist. And I like that it's not just hip hop freestyle because even to my fair is not, you know. So I guess how do you
it's a whole
how do you balance this? I guess when you approach music, is it you approach it differently from freestyle? I guess how do you approach?
Okay, I think for me it's more of right now we are trying to also break in commercially. So even the type
welcome
of
to the mainstream.
Santi sana. Even the type of music I'm trying to work on currently ni commercial type of music. Ukisikiza Tumafea, usikiza Ushani Juu, ukisikiza Teme the Kipchoge, the Come Over
is amazing.
Kuna zile songs zenye una feel too this are groovy.
Hata mademo anaweza pandiza ngoma sababu the truth is mademo hata sikiza boom boom bap. J. Cole, we love J. Cole, but the bars is heavy. Is heavy.
True. So kuna that aspect because say right now we are trying to now get in pia with good music. Like mtu akikaa hivi I listen to this type of music ako like this
mamadha watoi kila mtu
anaweza vibe nayo. But pia unajua kuna ile Kateme Future Bay. Kuna zile ngoma zenye I do them because I'm just initongaje, I just want to nataka tu kuonyesha the other side in terms of my writing na nini. Kuna zile ngoma that I can like niseme tu Kateme Evolution. If you listen to my track Evolution, it's pretty much kama unapenda bars you'll enjoy that song. But kama unapenda ngoma mapenzi endo usikize Come Over. Unaona like nataka niko at a space yenye I can cater for
cater to everyone,
everyone. Na tuone tu venye itaenda, but right now the strategy tu ni kuingia kuingia tu vizuri commercially.
Is there a sound you're afraid to experiment with, or you just open-minded to it? And then even like when you were a producer, I listened to some of the songs you produced. They're different. So I'm curious, as when you're now making for you, is there sounds you're afraid to experiment with, or you're open-minded to?
Mimi, I'm quite open-minded in terms of how I make my music. Nishatengeneza di reggae man.
Nilisikia juu kuna ngoma fulani ile nilisikia.
Kuna ngoma inaitwa More. It's a reggae track. Ilikuwa tu like a very nisema tu, you know what, let me do this track nione how itaenda. It's not my like comfort zone, lakini acha nifanye.
Yeah.
Kuna zile but kuna my strengths iko tu in seme hip hop na pia inaitwaje? Seme afro with a bit of seme afro fusion as well. Because hiyo ndo sector yenye pia I want to jump in, because I realized people love Come Over. Na Come Over is my most streamed song. Iko na like over 200k streams. So kakwa like okay, there's kuna kitu hapa. So pia it's a sound that I want to explore even more, at least kuona itaendaje.
Can I tell you what I think is your second greatest gift? Besides the music? You promote yourself really well. Like very few people get promoting themselves. Like you really have to promote yourself.
Yeah.
More than anybody else is going to promote you. I guess tell me how you learned that, or how you developed, because I love how you've packaged yourself. I love how you also like you have different brands that you are, and they're separate, you know. Like Rhymes AB is this, AB Kenya is this,
Kenya,
AB Music is like you've bro, nobody knows this shit. Like even me, I was like, is this him? So it's like you've done a really good job of packaging and branding yourself. Ulilan wapi, because that's genuinely that stands you out from a lot of people.
I think for me over the years I've done okay, apart from music, I'm a design consultant. Like I'm a design consultant by profession. I've done this for the past like 7-8 years. So over the years I've worked with different companies and organizations. So through that pia nimeona like how branding pia helps in terms of how your brand looks huko nje, unaona venye umejiweka pia it really matters in terms of
because if someone looks for you, they see such a professional layout, they're going to treat you like a professional. But then ukijibeba kimala mala utabeba kimala,
utajibeba hivyo tu. That's why me
lakini utajibeba hivyo wasiwa kubeba hivyo pia, unajua.
So kwa mimi every single thing matters, because in terms of AB Kenya ni purely business. When it comes to now consultancy, kuna companies wanataka niwafanyie consultants in terms of design.
So tusaidie na maposta zetu vile umesema ni mbwakni. Tusaidie na posta zetu vile umesema ni mbwakni.
Ni venye tu like
I'm teasing. No, but I also like how simple it was. I was like, this is different. It was simple. And simple sometimes you don't need to do too much. Sometimes you can be simple.
Simple to naita sell out to vizuri. So for me it's everything matters. I'm very particular in terms of initwaje. Mini ule perfectionist mwenye so I take a lot of time when it comes from music to business to wale the companies na ama organizations I've worked with. Unajua tu mimi when it comes to what I do, I love kila kitu iko in a particular, unaona. But kwangu it has helped because it has helped because one nimegrow both the business AB Kenya na pia both Rhymes AB separately. Now which works.
And the separate entities, you know. What do you do for fun?
Mimi?
When you're not working, when you're not making music, what do you do outside of what we see?
Okay. I love playing guitar most of the time.
Okay.
I love watching movies. Mimi I'm a fanatic.
Unapenda movies aina gani?
Anything inakaa interesting, from sci-fi to sai na binge watch a lot of inatongaje this Witcher is interesting.
Witcher ni imetoka juzi, the new one.
The new one sasa. It's dope, man. Mimi movies, kama si movies, maybe music, I don't know. Siku hizi nimeanza kutravel, so juzi nilikuwa Naivasha huko kwa lake huko, so but sina much. Mostly utanipata tu indoors. Out saa zingine na kuanga loud kama unanijua vizuri. Kawa ni best yangu unajua tu yenyewe this nigga. But kama I'm in a space yenye sijulikani, napenda kuwa very chilled.
Okay. Because you seem like a quiet guy. So it'd be very shocking to see you like, yo ni aje!
Hiyo na kuanga kama niko either stage ama interviews ama nini but when I'm alone mali initwangaje in my space nakwanga very chilled.
I saw you went to you were on at the Kapao tour with Akina Monski and Kwambox. You got into the point where now people are looking at you as a panelist or as a judge, like you're being given the respect, like you know, because you've been here for a while. How does that feel?
I think for me right now kwangu it's very humbling because as I said I've been in the game for a very long minute. Now people are actually realizing kumbe boy anakuanga mnaoma pia. Alafu now pia kupata hizo chances za pia kunacha other talents will come through. It was a good opportunity, man. You hata kuenda huko venye tulichukuliwa hiyo 5-star treatment bro, kufika pale uko like ni huyu ako kwa poster, ni huyu
Rhymes AB.
So it was really humbling for me because right now zile all the years yenye nimeput in nilikuwa nikiput in, at least the doors inaanza kuopen pole which is dope, man.
Wale wasi walikuwa nawasha kama freestyles na wanakuja kwa rap, when they hear the music you're making now, what do they think?
Wengine wako like you gangster squeeze nini mbaya
atibe
hizo ndo gani. But for me nilikuwa like I wanted to show people the other side of me as well, not only ati msetu nini anakubattle and all that but nile pia ku show people that umse pia anaweza anaweza compose like music yenye tunaweza kana tusikize hivi, this is dope, unaona. Alafu pia ilikuwa more of, kuna friend of mine was telling me say hebu try to explore in terms of music, usijieke ina box. Mimi ni gangster rapper bro, mimi hawezi niambia shit azi. Jieke at a space yenye you can be very versatile as possible. Yes, unaweza because you never know. Yo unaona kaka mo,
because imagine if you only stayed in that lane, we would never hear or know of. Imagine you, because in that echo chamber we were not hearing of you, and then now you've left that because the guys who know you for that, they know you, but now a lot more people are hearing you. So you could have stayed where you are, but limited growth, and then but now you're changing and you're kind of
because for me right now it's more of evolving, trying to evolve from what I was to something different. But
and who do you, I guess, when you see where you were trying to go, what does it look like? Because like of course and it's been so long, you must have a vision, or you must have a picture of what, or an identity of what it looks like. What does it look like?
I think for me ni ule mse mwenye I just want to have my own space in the industry. Like where naweza set a gig niseme niaje, kuna this point where kujeni gig
and it's just you and what's what
come. That hiyo ndo mimi nataka kuachieve. Like nataka kufika to a space yenye I can call a gig, I can set up a gig, na watu wa pull up
one man show,
they love your music. Hiyo ndo, that's the main goal for me. As I said, mimi sina ile like inaitwaje, sina ile haraka ya kuwa sijui nini bro, nimefanya hii kitu for a while.
So kama kwa story kwa moka ungekosha choka, ama story ya fame ungekomeacha.
But fame ikikam itakam tu. Isipokam pia it's fine. But mimi at the end of the day bro, mi kama na enjoy what I'm doing. Kwa unajua I'm my biggest fan. Hata ukikuja kwa studio utapata nikisikiza my own music. Mimi ni big fan. Like if I release something and I like it, I'm usually sure kuna some people wata like this stuff. So nataka tu kwa in a space yenye I have my own space. Hata kama ni in Kenya ama across Kenya, like people are listening to Rhymes Ibina, they're enjoying the music. For me that's
you have like an inner circle who you share your music with. Like who do you when you make music, you're in the studio, unaweza nani unaweza ito sema sikiza hiyo unafikiria
I have my bro, I have a very small circle. I have like 4 or 5 people. Kuna my bro anaitwa It's Bill on the beat. Most hata tumafea ni endo me create the beat. Ayo nasikia It's Bill on the beat kama dope producer. There's a guy called JP. JP is also one of my cinematographers. He's also yani ule mse mwenye ako like yo tunashoot lini, like ngoma ikidrop yetu tunashoot lini. So ni that type of guy. Alafu kuna my best friend anaitwa Robbie sasa ni ule mse mwenye I can send a song nimwambie hebu sikize ngoma niambie iko aje. So Robbie ni ule mwenye pia anaweza kupatia advice akwambie yo ni aje right now hebu switch tumefanya hii sana hebu to switch to this. So I don't know, like the 3 people when
And within the industry, is anyone you found like who kind of can hold your hand or explain to you or answer even the questions you have, because nobody knows everything?
Yeah. Kuna pia producers like I have initongaje. Sasa tumeanza kujuana lakini si ile like sana ka Vince on the beat.
Yes.
Yeah, niseme nani. Kuna kina Jinx. Sasa like nimeanza kujua like a few people. Kuna Afam. Afam is also an amazing producer. So hao ni such people wenye who wanna reach out when it comes to like music. Hata kama nikikwama, the first person as I call maybe ni Afam, niombe bro ni aje. Kuna ka juzi I had a artist flani man alikuwa amenishinda kurecord. So nilikuwa like yo ni aje bro, kuna mse yako hivi na hivi. So kuna such people I can reach out to.
Okay. But
mimi I usually prefer my circle like very small because I realize sometimes ukona a lot of people utapata kuna msee amekuchukia unashangaa kuna some unnecessary.
Okay.
Yeah, so I prefer it to be very small. But for me ni ule msee mwenye if I decide to do something nita do it, like nikisema hii ndo vision inaenda hivi, acha tukazane mpaka to achieve this thing. Yeah.
So there's a brand new project that dropped today.
Yeah.
It's called Reap. And I guess the project is a culmination, or it's a product of something that Boomplay was doing, where they chose 6 winners. What was that competition about, for those who didn't know or those who not heard about it?
Yeah, so for the booming
B.O.B.
the B.O.B.
booming on Boomplay.
The booming on Boomplay challenge. It started mid last year. Boomplay wanted people to submit, like artists, new upcoming artists, to submit their music. From it being submitted, kulikuwa na the competition. So sisi the first thing tulifanya ilikuwa tu submit ngoma.
Okay, so submit ngoma ngapi? Ama was it one song or
you submit one song?
Okay.
So mimi submitted Come Over.
What made you choose that song?
Come Over. Come Over, I chose it because kuna madem mwenye I wanted wanigotie. Wanaume si sana, nyinyi si sana, warembo. Like my sole focus na hiyo ngoma ilikuwa warembo. Ilikuwa like, you know,
this one's for the shawties.
Ini kieka, because I was like, nilikuwa like, do I submit Come Over ama ni
muziki imeenda shule?
Patiane Zeus unajua.
Zeus, I like Zeus,
aggressive na nini nikaona wanaume watapenda hii. Lakini tunataka warembo.
Lakini unajua dem akipenda ngoma machali utaipenda.
Yeah.
Tunapenda kama dem, so tutafuata madem mali wataenda.
So unajua ni ile like
hata event kama event kitakuwa na madem machali watakuwa.
Cause ile like dem akisikia ngoma aseme babe ni aje kuna ngoma fulani ya boy.
Rhymes bia kana ngoma ita Come Over akiwa line.
Utasikia because manzi yako amesema
ama ameicheza ama anaipenda.
So that was the whole target. So when I did that,
because you have so many songs, you could have chosen any, you know.
Yeah. But nilikuwa specific na Come Over. So when that happened, actually your time that's why you know time nilipata over 200k streams.
But you campaigned. You really campaigned.
Nilipush.
Yeah.
Nilipush. Kuna time mpaka nilikuwa na feel unajua sasa zingine unaweza push mbao uko like ama niache hii kitu.
But you know the truth is if you don't push yourself nobody's going to push.
Yeah, true.
You know.
But pia at that point I realized kumbe niko na pia fans.
Uko unajua?
Mimi unajua kuna ile like inafikanga point uko like labda but acha tujaribu tuone kama naweza kuwa na fans na hii kitu. So when I like when that competition started, bishtango akaniambia bro hebu tumia wasema nini like text ni aje kuna
spam
have nini if they'd love to join the group. So nikaambia wasawa kaniambia ni aje ni sawa bro tuweke tu tutavote. So your group kuna
how was voting happening like what was the voting process like for this competition?
Kitu ilikuwa gruesome man. Imagine spamming people for like 2-3 months.
2-3 months. Na sasa kuna vote kwa Boomplay ama kuna vote wapi?
Kwa Boomplay.
So unaingia kwa Boomplay afu kuna place kuna vote.
Na click
so lazima mse download Boomplay na lazima vote.
Na vote na every single day you have to vote.
Lakini pia ilikusaidia na streams. Unacheki vile ilikusaidia na streams.
Ilinisaidia vibaya sana. Ilikuwa like for me nilisema iliniletea fans wenye hata sikuwa najua niko nao. Me I had like 4k listeners your time, your period man.
Wow.
Nilikuwa like okay.
So people who had never heard of your music, who heard about your music for the first time because of this process.
Kuna watu walikuwa like yo bro you have really good music. Kuna mwingine mpaka akaenda kunistock sasa vizuri.
Mpaka amefika 2015 kama mimi. Oh my god.
So nika realize okay for me it was a good opportunity for me to like now share my music with people. Now people sasa kuanza kudiscover, okay, apart from Come Over, umse akona ngoma gani. Unaona?
Yeah.
Because the first ilikuwa over 500 submissions, then from 500 tukakaa to 50. Hiyo semi-final.
Hino ni msio kuwin makombe. Tangu freestyles uko nashinda. Ungeluzaje bro? Ungeluzaje?
Nilikuwa ule mse mwenye bro, me if I decide to do something I do it.
Yeah, you've said that.
Nasemanga hata kama tuko watu watatu tunavote, wacha tuvote hadi mwisho. Nilikuwa na spam watu mpaka watu wako like, yo bro, you're the most persistent person.
But they voted and you won.
But they voted, yeah. So I think from that ilinifundisha kuwa na hiyo patience na persistence.
Okay.
Na pia ka time yako imefika, itafika tu.
So part of this thing meant training, masterclass, but also being part of this project. So I guess I saw you guys mnaandika ma notes, mlikuwa pale Promised Land. Hey, Promised Land ni kukali.
Nice.
So I guess what was that like? What was did you benefit? Because someone like you's been here for so long.
Yeah.
What can they teach you?
Kuna a lot, man. I think for me ilikuwa more, as I said, kuna some things about music rights zenye sikuwa najua before, which I got to know pia nikiwa huko. But for me pia I did my research earlier in terms of now knowing my rights as an artist. Pia ukinikujia na contract, what should I look?
Umesainiwa mara 3 utaki umbwakni.
Mimi manzeka ni contract, afadhali nilete something in it. It's quite beneficial. Yeah,
because you can help yourself.
Yeah, because I can help myself in most of the things. I think to Nile, the thing now, right now I'm trying to break in now the marketing aspect. Yeah. But other than that, I think, Nico, I'm good, man. Because over the years, I have a chance to kukutana na so many amazing people. When you pay wamenisaidia in different points. So, but for the masterclass, it was quite interesting because at least now I got to learn about the performance rights, executive rights, how to go about it when you're signing your contract, what to look for in a contract. Unaona, kulikuwa na certain small things which were zile tu nitty-gritty za juju zenye sikuwa najua, which nilipata a chance to know, which was really nice.
Random question. You as someone who loves music, is passionate about it, and also been signed, would you sign someone?
Hey.
Please, because I'm listening to your story, and I'm like, okay, it can go two ways. You can either say Mr. Kiku sign say ever, or you can you can say, I never want anybody to go through what I've gone through, let me help out.
Yeah.
But also you're trying to help yourself. So it's like, I'm curious, would you ever see yourself doing that kind of thing or no?
I would, but not now.
Okay, explain why.
The reason as to why kwanza nataka like have kwanza my footing in the industry as Rhymes EB. Nataka Rhymes EB kuwe household name. Like ukitoka hapo upande mat, unaweza sikiza ngoma yangu seme si ni Come Over ama ni nini by Rhymes EB. I want kwanza to kuata space yenye Rhymes EB is a household name. Once that happens now, naweza kaa chini niseme okay, let me sign people but in a different way, si ka venye nilisainiwa. Because mimi watu wenye walikuwa wanasema wako na labels hizo zingine, hey bro, manze imagine ume put in the work alafu msana anakuambia ati anataka kuown rights, the full rights ya ngoma yako, the masters, the executive rights, the producer.
So what is leaving you?
Anakuambia ni aje utajiona kwa TV,
fuck that,
radio sijui na sion rights za ngoma zangu.
Fuck that.
Nilisema bro. Alafu the funny thing, one of the labels pay ilianguka. Sasa imagine all the artists when you sign 5-year contracts, na wamesell rights zao zote, ngoma zao zote ziko kwa channel
5-year contracts.
Wow. Alafu you can't perform these songs anymore because on the performance rights, on executive rights, on your masters, you can't, lazima tu si consent tuseme ni aje manze niko na show sijui wapi,
naomba tafadhali.
Hapana. So for me it taught me a lot in terms of that. But I'm glad I didn't jifunga kwa any like long-term contracts. Nilikuwa tu like squeeze tu ni very short term. Hata the other one year ilikuwa last year pia we had the Nadia Mukami, the Cypher.
I saw you with
the 7 Cypher. Yeah, ilikuwa like short-term contracts.
Okay.
Hizo ni sawa. Hizo tunaweza nini tufanye ngoma, to push ngoma, because kama ilikuwa good opportunity.
It's beneficial for everybody. Yeah. You get to market yourself, you get to market other artists. And when you come as a force it's easier.
Yeah, na huko pia ilikuwa like ilikuwa really nice because we now got a chance kufeel ka superstars man. Shout out to Sevens man. Asali to treat vizuri bro.
That's dope.
Tulifika hivi tukapimwa manguo, masuti nini. Kupigwa makeup.
Nishika mavida, ma interview, NRG nini.
Unataka nini? Uko sawa? Are you good? Like ilikuwa like
and that's the kind of treatment Kenyan artists deserve but don't get.
Man. Yeah, so for me alafu pia hiyo pia ilifanya ni realize manze mimi ni mnoma. As much as sijafika but bro mimi ni mnoma.
I think when mnoma ni vile waseja kusikia sana.
Yeah, cause hiyo pia ilikuwa tuna submit ngoma. We submitted for ilikuwa like over 700 ama sijui 800.
Do you believe in luck? Or how do you think these things align for you? Is it like favor? Is it luck? I guess what do you is it because but I also do think it's your hard work though. I don't want to dismiss your hard work, true. But I guess what do you think works? Because like you it would seem to someone you get lucky.
Yeah.
But when you from your perspective, I can't imagine what it's like for you. How do you view it?
I think for me it's I can't say it's luck per se because man bro mimi nimefanya kazi. Like for me like now having these opportunities coming sahi. In a show manze easy years nimeput in as gender to waste.
It's true. But if you never put in those years, you wouldn't be where you're at because guys would never have recognized you. Guys would never you're where you're at because you put in the work.
Yeah, true. So me I usually appreciate because now it shows now people wako like yo kumbe mse anakuanga mnoma ama kumbe mse kuna ngoma yako fulani ama kuna this so which is me kwangu it's humbling man. Okay. Mimi I've been in the game for a minute so it's humbling. It's quite nice. It's quite nice at least getting appreciated now. So it's
What do you think about the Kenyan music industry?
The Kenyan music industry.
Kuna industry. Unaweza niambia kama kuna I guess it's your opinion, yeah.
Tuko tu sawa. Mimi sidhani kama tuko at a bad space. But fear because I feel like guys are putting in the work. Ni venye people are not recognized.
You know you performed with OG in 2016.
Yeah, man.
And look at where OG is now. So the fact that you're still here, you could be bigger.
Yeah, true.
At where you could be, because you can see where OG is right now. I feel like OG is inspiring a lot of us because you know we've all seen his journey the same way now we're seeing your journey. I feel like it's possible for you to get to that height, but I don't know how you view the industry and possibilities.
I think Kenyan industry tu ni where to kujipush. Alafu I think pia ni you need to also pump in money in terms of the marketing aspect. Sa zingine we do unaweza pata umefanya really good music but if you don't put in money when it comes to marketing na pushing your track pia hapo pia saa zingine pia tunakosea because unapata ngoma ni kali lakini sasa the pushing aspect hiyo capital ndo most upcoming artists hawana.
But I like how now you for where you're at you found a way to now avoid those pitfalls because at the end of the day those things would really limit you but the fact that you can produce means you don't have to really you know like if you imagine you didn't have a studio you couldn't produce
a whole different
you would be so stuck waiting for someone to save you. True. If you didn't have this expertise that you went to school for film you'd be relying on other people to shoot for you videos. Ivan Odi and them are shooting videos for 300k right now. Where do you even get 300k in this economy? You know, so it's like you've really prepared. As much as it's taken a long time, I feel like
but
umekuwa build arsenal yako. You check umejenga foundation atucheki foundation lakini sasa kuna cage hii cage imetoka wapi and it's the foundation you've built I think.
I think for me I took a long time to try to find out nini what am I lacking. At first ilikuwa studio nikasema okay sawa let me invest on just having my own studio. So kuna time
yote ndio utauliza anko 5k atakulenga.
Say the same uncle ako like yo ni aje studio yako nasikia uko na studio siku hizi una sign wasanii unaona. So sign a different ball because mse alikuja akaona nyeo bwana ako na studio amesonga akaanza ku appreciate the fact that
and anybody will respect work regardless of whether they like you or not they will respect the work you put in.
Yeah, mse aliput in the work kwa na all this. So for me over the years imekuwa tu learn pretty much learning and now getting to know venye naingia kwa industry in terms of the music aspect, the quality pia needs to be right, the type of people I need to be around unaona. As much as pia ile time I'm producing I'm like yo ingoma iko sawa lakini hebu acha nitumie nani asikie. I have my guy anaitwa Red C is a producer.
Yeah, he's a producer on a lot of your songs.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy when it comes to now the mixing and the mastering aspect. So mimi kuna some things I had to borrow from him when it comes to mixing and
so
mastering.
It's not that I'm one man, I do everything on my own, mix, master.
So sahi pia another producer mwenye I really like his mixes ni Afam.
Yes.
So when it comes to now nikitaka ngoma zingine zi sound some type of nitaambia Afam ni aje hebu sikiza hii ngoma uniambie kwa unaona. So right now at least kuna hiyo ecosystem ya okay, kuna Red Sea hapa, kuna Afam hapa in terms of the music
and ears as well.
When it comes to cinematography kuna mimi, kuna JP. When it comes to now another producer pia mwenye ananisaidia kuproduce, kuna It's Bill, kuna bro hapo unaona. So like we have like a whole kati menye na circulate.
Masema It's Bill nikakumbuka tu mafia. So how did the song was okay, so the song you submitted Come Over for the competition and you won. Was now to mafia the process of the competition, did it mean that you now work on a song? And now is it so I guess now when you win the competition, when the song was not pre-recorded or pre-written. What was the process of now making the song?
Actually to mafia we made it na bro tukiwa kwa hao. Na hiyo ngoma it was inspired by a true story.
Hebu tuambie story. Ulikuliwa fair. Kanairo dating.
Ndema nilifanyia kitu but ilikuwa interesting. Unajua ile like umetuma umeosha nyumba uko sure like leo mama anakuja. Bro, ile kuchezwa nilicheza but it's fine. Nikasema it's okay.
Uko umeosha nyumba.
For me that inspired to mafia.
Okay.
Nikasema ni kitu mafia baby utakam. So nilikuwa like okay, ni sawa. Hii inaweza kuwa actually let me talk about it because pia most young people wana relate to such.
True.
Nini pia I wanted it to be groovy. Siko tu yo nikituma. Iko tu something groovy. Iko tu something groovy yenye msana za jam to but it's relatable. So tulikaa tu down na bro. Nikaambia bro tutengeneze ingoma. So unajua my bro pay is quick. Alafu the good thing about my bro since tumeproduce.
Your blood brother is a musician or
he's a producer.
Okay.
So nikakuwa like yo bro tutengeneze ingoma. Alafu my bro the funny thing
ni kitu new fanya ama ni kitu ili
actually kitu ilifanya my bro afanye aingia jump into music production because aliona the struggles tunapitia mimi nilikuwa napitia nikianza.
Okay. Is younger?
He's my younger bro.
Okay, so he probably looks up to you.
So
what's his name? Big him up.
It's Bill on the beat. Okay. Kama ka umseni mnoma.
Okay.
And kama hata Kipchoge yeye ndo ameproduce.
Greatest of all time.
Dope. Okay. He's a dope producer.
So Bill is your bro.
Yeah, Bill is my bro.
Okay.
Bro. Yeah.
So mko kwa studio mko home mnaweza fanya anything.
Sisi tunafanyanga anything.
Okay.
Hata hiyo time ya Kipchoge akishinda tulikuwa tu tuna watch hiyo that race.
Inawabamba mnaingia studio.
Hivi bro. Tukasema mimi nikaanza tu run ka Kipchoge kabla bro tutengeneze ngoma. So it's tuko na hiyo like a good working relationship in terms of music. Alafu yeye pia ni ule msee mwenye he learned alijifundisha ku
self-taught.
Yeah, he's self-taught.
YouTube ama
YouTube okay. Nini kwenda shule about. Alisema tu bro, mimi acha tu nikusaidie man tuingie hii.
Umesema sema sio lazima ustruggle hivi kama niko. Akajifunza. That's so nice.
Akajifunza. So nikamshoniaje, wewe jifundishe the beat making, mimi acha nijifundishe basi the mixing.
So how does this song that you guys come up with become part of RIP?
For Tumafea, nile like at first ulikuwa na option ya ku create your own working with a producer ama uende super drum you work with a farm alafu you produce alafu pia kuna different contracts for that as well.
And what about you, like could you have produced your own thing if you wanted to?
Yes you can.
Okay.
Lakini sasa kulikuwa tuna hiyo limitation ya you can produce it ama you can produce kwa sababu unajua huko manze kuna $300,000 microphone utaache hiyo mic kuja produce na yako ya C20 si afadhali uende huko experiment kwa huko manze hiyo mic bro
tumia vitu zingine zikuzoe
tumia vitu ujaitumia so nilifika pale man hiyo mic that mic bro hiyo ni $300K mic ukifanya tu sauti inatoka bro
whisper.
So ilikuwa quite interesting. Alafu pia me working with a farm pia ilikuwa really nice. Because for me sisi tulifika hivi. The song was ready. Sisi ilikuwa to the mixing and mastering.
Okay.
So hapo ndo saa nikaona how he mixes, nikaona yenyewe umse ni mnomo when it comes to what he does.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, and that's how Tumafea came about. Lakini the whole song ilicreatiwa kwa nyumba, tulikuwa tu tumechill, dem ametudisappoint, nikasema oh no mama. Actually,
sing for us a bit or rap for us a bit of the song.
Tumafea?
Yeah, please.
Allah, mnafaa kuniwekea beat.
Bill on the beat.
Tumafea, baby utakam mama, baby utakam, nasema niki Tumafea, utakam mama, baby utakam, nasema niki Tumafea, baby utakam, amotani acha kejani, mini mejamnisha, leta makrom mama, tuna perform mama, ushani bamba na ngoja baby kwa ham, luku ni moto mama, stacho mafoto, mindo bazeng jamani, nashinda loto, let me prepare, hope mao ni there, juma wendo na ngoja kungoja tena na ham, nasema niki Tumafea, baby utakam.
Sick.
Yeah, girl.
So wase wengi wajui video na drop August 4th.
Yes.
Tunangojea nini? Kwa sisi unge drop ngoma na video the same day.
Allah.
Kwa nini?
Hey manze, lazima the market, as I told you, the marketing aspect is very important.
Changa hizo.
Because we want to do something different. We want to do everything different. Hata umeona from branding to everything. We just want to ataki kufanya the same thing here, like what's to drop kesho, nah, acha to build momentum. When it drops, to pump in at least a kamani ya marketing, we see how that goes.
Okay.
But at the same time pia nataka kuwapatia at least good quality music yenye mse akisikia ako like enyewe ngoma za umse pia ni kali, as much as ngoma za umse pia ni kali. So kuna that aspect. Alafu pia sahi pia I have a small team, so ile we're just trying to do it different, tuone kama us doing it different will make us hata pia kuingia kidogo kwa industry. So at least pia sahi kuna venye tunajuana na a few people, so it's good. Sika kitambo ile bro nicheze ngoma yangu, unaona. So kuna hiyo difference. Alafu pia sahi at least people are appreciating the music, so we just want to give people difference tu kidogo tu. Alafu pia we are trying to pia sisi kwetu ni experimenting tuone kama that difference ita make a change, hata italeta 100 people to my channel. Yeah.
If someone asked you why is Rhymes AB different, what would you say? Why are you different? There's so many people out there. There's so many Kenyans making music. I guess why are you different from everybody else that's out there?
Why is Rhymes AB different? Hey, that's a good question, man. Hata sijini kuanza. But I think for me naweza sema tu, when it comes to what I'm very persistent in what I do when it comes to my music. But pia at the same time I'm super experimental when it comes to my music. Yeah, mimi nimekwambia nimejump to reggae, to hata sijui Latino, bro. Mimi I've done a couple of sounds, a couple of tracks. Hata ukienda to my channel utaona kuna very big difference when it comes to how I do my music. Because I think the advantage pia I have ni I rap sing.
Yeah.
So it's easier for me to switch, and it's easier for me to give you a totally different feel as compared to hardcore to nini. So kuna that aspect that makes me different when it comes to now how my music is portrayed. Yeah, so piadi kuna sahi ukisikia Future Bay is a whole different concept.
Yeah.
So kuna that. Mimi si ule mse mwenye I put myself in a box. I think that makes me different. I don't know. Niwewe sasa, if you give it a chance, go to my channel, go listen to my music. Uone tu kama itakubamba ama itakubamba.
So I want to ask you one of my final questions. In terms of collaborations, you've had the chance to interact, to work with, to be around so many big acts and stars. I guess, are there people you'd like to collaborate with? Because I mean, I'm curious, if I was signed to Giuliani, I'd have a Giuliani song.
Yeah.
You know, if I knew Kali or Brida, I'd go find a Brida, you know. Or if I could find, if I'm the vicinity of Brooklyn Boys, I would find a way to, you know. So I guess like, I love that you're charting your own path in the sense of all of the music I've heard is you.
Yeah.
So I know you, and I know unasema Osha, unajua, but like I guess what's your take on collaborations? Is it something you feel like it's not something you want to do? Is it something
kuna msee alikuwa ananiambia when you're collaborating you need to be very particular ama very specific on the type of person you're collaborating.
Explain to us.
Hata when it comes to hata kuangalia is this guy pia pushing himself. Ukiangalia tuseme Spotify,
I see you.
Initoaje stream zake
lazima ujitume
uangalie tu kama akona listeners akona nini like unafaa kuangalia different aspects zenye
ukimwita ni wengi wa siku hizi ni wanafanyanga collabs juu kwa wamelipwa chukua 20k unifanyie verse
kuna ya kulipa na mimi sitaki nataka tu ile msee mwenye umse akuja kwa like yenyewe tuna vibe kwanza in studio alafu tu mimi nikitoa collab na tutasaidiana kweli will it be a win-win for both of us that's why nilikuwa nasema sina haraka because I want to also have my own following in terms
footing as well
at least niko na footing kwanza kwa industry in terms of mtu hata akikuja ako like yenyewe rhymes yenyewe pia amejipusha hata mimi nafaa kujikakamua ama pia for me pia kai ni mnoma
true
kai ni mnoma hiyo hata ukwe na one
so where dream collab ni nani
mimi
it can be international it can be Kenya but like okay the one you can't choose two you can't choose group one person
kai in Kenya Kenya niseme ni OG man
peke yake OG anasikilizanga hisho Omolo anasikizanga hisho
mimi I respect umsevi baya sana like hata kuna time ile time ya Ordinary
ulifanya challenge
then I did it na umse alinipigia simu bro nilicheese hiyo siku
you know Calligraph stays on top of shit like Hove you know how Hove knows shit man. Calligraph anajuanga he knows what's happening
manze so umse alinicall nikakuwa like yo ni ajira nikasema sawa niko sawa bro
lakini huwezi itisha ungependa ufike yani mali mnaanza
for mimi naweza penda tu nifike to a point yenyewe at least ana feel yenyewe bwana put in the work
okay
kama bado acha tu niendelee kuput in the work lakini
utafika eventually
utafika to that particular point but for me mali niko na feel niko at a good space man niko at a good space nile tu now more people need to know more about Rhymes AB music at least amazing. But for now sisema niko pabaya man cause from hizo hata from the Kwambokas to the Boomplay to Kali to Nadia
you're getting recognition it's not the most but you can see the growth from where you started
I can see the growth because say it's quite different as compared to kitambo at least people are appreciating now the music even more which is good so so
I want to say two things I want to say one I want to say congratulations for the far you've come. I cannot imagine what you've had to endure to get to this point. So one, congratulations to the far you've come, and I pray you continue winning. Even if for us it looks like umsako lucky, umsako game. I pray you continue to win as you're winning. But I also want to apologize for keeping you waiting. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. So sorry about that. But then my final question for you is, when it's all said and done, what do you want to be remembered for?
Mimi I think the one thing wanasemanga ni I just want to leave an impact when it comes to my music at least mtu asemange a particular song ilimtouch in a particular way because for me most of the music like most of the personal songs I create like the Girl I Never Knew
Girl I Never Knew was so
it was very
it was touchy feely it was very
ama Alone kuna zile ngoma zenye I produce because I want them to leave an impact for people. Usiku alone. Kuna ngoma pia ya depression nimetoa. Like nimefanya a lot of songs.
Experiment.
Kuna ngoma inaitwa Fika Lini which also talks about a lot when it comes to now asking God man, kwani siku yangu itafika lini? Hiyo time ndio ilikuwa point yangu man. Hiyo 2020 end of skia lini alafu go listen to after lini.
Okay.
So utaona the difference. Because Lini was at a point in I was very low. Alafu after Lini now
it's when you now have different perspective from where you came from.
So kuna zile ngoma I'd love to leave an impact yenye at least ngoma ilikusaidia to go through something a phase. Na pia I want to be the greatest of all time man.
The greatest of all time. When you can't Kipchoge yani.
Man, mimi ni Kipchoge man. Mimi nasema mimi ni beast ka Kipchoge. Na hiyo ndio inakuwa quote yangu. I just want siku moja mtu ajue manze Rhymes AB was here. Na ali leave a mark man. A mark to be remembered it might not be leo, it might not be kesho, but nataka ifike to a point yenye msee atasemanga Rhymes AB is one of the greatest artists ashaisikia. Hiyo tunataka.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rhymes AB is here.
Yeah.
I want to thank you guys so much for listening. Blaze ananifukuza studio anasema anaanzisha show 10 na ni 10:02. So please stay tuned for Blaze podcast. He's going to be going live until 12. And thank you so much to my guest Rhymes AB. I wish you the best. Keep winning. Tunangojea video to Mafia.
Yeah.
August 4th.
August 4th, man. Watch out for that amazing video. Pia odem pia kukam kuna
wa video
lakini 4th August man, we are dropping that amazing video, so watch out for that. I love kuna a lot of more amazing projects coming your way, so yeah, watch out for that man. Alafu make sure many follow Rhymes_AB on all social media platforms. Ukitaka kusikia my music on all DSPs, Rhymes_AB. Go check out my music. Niko sure kuna ngoma moja itakubamba. Kasi Kamova, kasi Kipchoge, kasi No Pain.
Kama si Zeus, mse anaweza rap, anaweza sing, anaweza rap, sing kila mahali.
We go check out my music. I'm sure kuna ngoma itakubamba.
Rhymes_AB guys. Yeah. Good night.